Live and on your side, you're watching WBRC Fox 6 News Good Day Alabama.
Good morning and welcome in. I'm Mason McGalliard.
And I'm Autumn Bracey.
That breaking news we've been following since yesterday morning, a shooting at a congressional baseball game practice. This Alabaster self-defense class is designed to help build on what parents are already teaching their children by teaching them things that you might not even consider.
I am amazed by this program. I didn't expect it to be as informational and as fun, interactive with the kids as it really is. And it's things that you think you teach your kids, all the things they need to be safe, but don't talk to strangers. This is what happens if there's a fire in the house. But there's so many things I didn't think of that they're teaching.
The search for the second missing person in Big Willis Creek in Gadsden comes to a sad conclusion. Crews recovered the body of a 48-year-old James Allen McMahon. Investigators say he drowned last weekend trying to rescue a woman who also drowned. New this morning, a statement from the attorney of that bus driver now charged in last week's deadly church bus crash in Atlanta. The driver, Jerry Sims, now faces a second-degree homicide charge, which is a misdemeanor in Georgia. Well, we now know the identity of the man who died after being pinned under a stolen truck. Police say 69-year-old Fred Cornelius Wilson died after he was hit on 7th Avenue West Wednesday. The truck, which was stolen in Hueytown, was driven by the suspect into an Alabama Power vehicle before hitting Wilson. An Alabama Power worker was also injured. Deputies say Randy Dwayne Burt stole a flatbed truck yesterday morning, but it was a stick shift, and he apparently didn't know how to drive it and couldn't get it out of first gear. Still, Burt refused to stop and led deputies on a slow speed chase. Speeds never got above 30 miles an hour, and the transmission eventually gave out on I-59 South, and the truck stopped. A grand jury indicts the couple involved in that altercation outside of Denny's in Texas. What the lawyer representing the victim's family had to say about the decision. New this morning, British Prime Minister Theresa May says she will not resign despite the Conservative Party losing its majority in Parliament. The loss could also impact negotiations to leave the European Union, but it was May who called for the early election, hoping to increase her party's majority and strengthening the UK's leverage in exit talks with the European Union. A Shelby County school bookkeeper is now charged, accused of stealing more than $100,000 from Helena Middle School. Arrest warrants say Ty Eason stole the money in 2015 and 2016. She was arrested earlier this month. Her first court appearance will be in July. This was a baseball game that has been played for decades but came to a shocking interruption. The game, which is played in the D.C. area between Republicans and Democrats, had already raised more than $600,000. That money goes to benefit organizations in the D.C. area like the Boys and Girls Club and the Washington Literacy Center. This year's roster included 26 Democrats and 34 Republicans, one of whom, Steve Scalise, was unfortunately shot.